Hi everyone, this is Crescenda's update. Since the last one, we have moved to a new farm. This picture here is of our beautiful new ring, and we all love it very much. Footing's great, views are spectacular. But these updates to give you a warts and all perspective of training these young horses. Crescenda has decided that she doesn't really like this ring because our Amish neighbours constantly have their horses going up and down, which is fine for all the other horses. They've gotten used to it. But with Caddy, she's not a fan. So I have built her a grass ring, which you'll see in the later video, just in one of the other fields so that she can work consistently without the interruption of her Amish friends, which are shown in this video. Here they are haying our backfield. Some horses really don't understand stuff like this, and it's totally fine. She's 4 years old. She has time to figure that out. Right now, we want her to be learning the ins and outs of becoming an event horse. Here she is. I think in the last update I was talking about the consistency of her contact. It has improved greatly. And this video was taken a couple of weeks ago on a pretty hot day. And there are a decent amount of flies around, but you can see she's such a stunning horse. Really, really beautiful animal. I'm really pleased with how she's coming along. The other thing that I've made a habit too, we have a routine with her. She is a mare, so they do like to have things particularly their way. I also bring a horse out to work with her. With the size of my operation being a middle-sized one, we have 1 to 2 horses working at a time. And with the young horses, I find it helpful to have a friend for them out there working, and so I bring another horse out and who just hangs out and watches her work, basically eats the grass, watches her work. And you can see in the background there where we've mowed, actually my husband did this, mowed a nice flat piece of ground for her to be able to school on. As you can see, her canter is definitely strengthening. She loses it here and there, but again, for a 4-year-old horse, and she's a late 4-year-old too, so I think she was born in May, so she's only just 4 now. She's coming along great, and I'm quite pleased with her. These videos are unedited other than to splice them together, so you kind of get to see how she is without all the fancy editing that I'm not very good at. And then in the next video, I actually worked her through an exercise I was using for the advanced horses, but I just had them as rails on the ground, just teaching her to turn. So here we go over the first fence, rails on the ground, and then it's turning to a skinny rails on the ground, and then turning to a corner, which again rails on the ground, but handy for teaching her how to turn and everything. And then here's a picture of her just standing. As she's matured, she's turning into a very beautiful type.